What's up guys, it's Justin here, and today I'm back with another channel update and an Ask episode. This is like the third time I've recorded this. I've been really busy lately with school exams, and last week I also went to the Kanye St. Pablo tour in Vancouver. It was awesome, and here's just some videos that I took from my iPhone 7 Plus in somewhat low light. But just some other updates and housekeeping things I want to get out of the way. You might notice that recently I've been sitting in front of the camera more. I've been trying to get used to talking to a camera, and hopefully I'll get better at it as we go on. But let me know if you like this style or not. I'm trying to do 2 to 3 videos a week now, at least one where I'm sitting in front of the camera and directly interacting with you guys, and also some classic cinematic reviews that you guys are probably used to from my channel. Also, I've been trying to respond to all YouTube comments and also on Twitter just to, once again, interact with you guys more. So if you ever just want to talk or have any questions, leave a comment down below on any video, and also tweet me at JTechApple, which is probably the best way to reach me as I'm on Twitter way too much. But aside from that, let's go ahead and get started with the first question, which were asked from the time I did the last episode all the way up until when I'm filming this video. The first question is, what music app are you using and are you paying a subscription? So the music app that I've been using recently is Spotify. I actually got it a few months ago, and before I was on Apple Music. I enjoyed Apple Music, it was nice, but it just didn't have that kind of interactive or music finding experience that Spotify gives you. So ever since I got Spotify, I've been really loving it, and I haven't used Apple Music ever since. I'm yet to cancel my subscription, but after trying out Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal, Spotify is by far my favorite, and it is what I'm using right now. The next question is, what car would you get next? So for those who don't know, I did a video on some car accessories. Right now I have a BMW X1, and I got that at the end of the summer 2015, I believe. It served me very well, and although it is sort of a soccer mom's car, it has nice storage capacity. So if I go on a video shoot and have to carry tons of equipment, a drone, and if I'm just driving to Vancouver, which I go a lot, it's very convenient. But in terms of the next car, I think I'm gonna wait until next year to start considering that. I am sort of interested in getting a 2-door this time, so something that doesn't have as much storage but is more fun to drive, possibly a BMW 4 Series. My kind of dream car within the next 3 to 5 years is an Audi R8, but there's definitely still a lot of work to do before I can start considering that. The third question is, if you had a phone to bring with you and the only phone you can use, which would it be and why? So my daily driver right now is the iPhone 7 Plus. I also use my iPhone 7 quite often, occasionally when the battery runs out or just I want something to carry around that's more portable. The iPhone 7 Plus has served me very well, but the size is still kind of hard to get used to. It is a giant phone. And before that, my favorite phone was the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, but I'm sure you guys know by now, there's been a ton of memes about the fact that it's been recalled, and that Samsung might even be killing the Note line and the Galaxy name entirely, apparently. But the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, I've been very happy with, and although it isn't the biggest change from the iPhone 6S's, it has served me very well, and I think I'll be using that for most of the next year. Of course, I also just got the Google Pixel, and I will be doing many more videos on that, and that has been my favorite Android experience this year. But you guys might know by now, I'm an Apple guy. I use the Apple ecosystem, and it is really what works for me, so that's what I use. The next question is, the best camera gear for a tech YouTuber on a budget. Really, gear isn't that important, and I know that's coming from me who have bought a lot of expensive gear recently, but I started from an iPod Touch, and back then, buying a camera was a rather large investment, but nowadays, there's a lot of budget cameras that offer a great bang for the buck, and what I'm using right now is a camera that is well under $1,000 and does 4K video in a very editable format for a lot of computers, and that is a Panasonic G7. And if you're someone who wants to do 4K video, I can without a doubt recommend this as the best option well under $1,000. There's also a choice of the Sony a6300, but some of the quirks of that include the lenses being more expensive and also the fact that it doesn't have a flip out LCD. And In terms of the Panasonic G7, what I like about it is just that it's the all-round package and you really don't need anything else aside from a microphone to get started in making some great high-quality videos. When it comes to audio, a great mic is the Rode VideoMic Pro. A lot of vloggers like to use that, and it seems to be the most popular option out there. And I had one of those back in the day, but I just upgraded the mic this week actually to a Sennheiser MKE600. I wasn't the biggest fan of the lav mic, but let me know if you notice an improvement in the audio quality by using a shotgun mic being recorded externally to a Zoom H6, then synced with the Panasonic G7. The next question comes from Matt Craig, and he asks, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? So I get a lot of questions about how old am I and if I'm going to school or anything. I'm 19 years old and I'm a second-year university student at UVic for business. So hopefully I'll be done in 2 years, so the class of 2019. And I live in Victoria, it's an island, and I've lived here my entire life. I was born here, and I really hope to move to Vancouver perhaps, or to a large city. LA is always somewhere I've wanted to try living, and being someone who, as of now, seems like I'm going to be working online for the time being, doing YouTube right now, I kind of just want to live abroad in a few different places and just kind of see where I enjoy the most. But in 10 years, I really never know, because 10 years ago, I was 9 years old. I was a huge hockey fan, and I thought I was going to be playing in the NHL, and I'm like 5'6", so that was never going to happen. But it's really hard to say where exactly I'm going to be in 10 years, but I'm definitely excited to look back in 10 years and see what I'm doing now compared to what I'm doing in the future. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little Ask episode, and I've been trying to keep it up, and I believe this is either the 8th, 9th, or 10th episode, but I'm going to try to keep it something that goes every few weeks or a few months, just try to answer you guys' questions and stuff that I get asked a lot on social media and YouTube. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, let me know what you think of this new style of video where I'm sitting in front of the camera. I'm not exactly the best at it yet, but hopefully I'll get better with practice. And also let me know if there's any more videos in particular that you guys would like to see in the next month or so, and I'll try my best to accommodate everyone. But some of the videos I have planned out are of the Apple AirPods, also an episode on the best iPhone 7 and 7 Plus cases in my opinion, and also the MacBooks that are going to be out by the time you're probably seeing this video. And as you know, I'm extremely stoked for those, and definitely expect some videos on that as well. This video has gone on quite long, but if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.